Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a third stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the most trending topic in the world, and that is for the $1,400 stimulus check, specifically for my SSI SSDI. Okay, because from word on the street, what I hear is that y'all already got y'all money pending, so congratulations, mama or papa. Then we're going to talk about unemployment, hazard pay, EBT, pandemic EBT, student loans, and more, my darling. Why? Because today is Ask Shalae. So if you want to know what the family had to ask, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girls got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you each and every single day, and I enjoy doing it. Now, guys, I received so many messages on Instagram, on Facebook, by email. My books were going up. The sales were going up because, you know, people were getting those checks, honey. They already had the pending deposits on the Direct Express cards. For those that had the current card, it was like, Shalae, our money hit yesterday, ma'am. So congrats to all of y'all. I am super excited. Make sure you get the ebook. Go ahead and book your one-on-one sessions. Don't forget about your girl. I mean, I'm just saying. And my shirt says just God, okay? Because that's all it is. It is just God that's doing all of this. All right, so let's go ahead and hop directly into the questions. The first question comes from Alex. She said, hey, Shalae, what's going on with the Golden State stimulus? You know, the $600 stimulus from California. All right, so Alex, the way that it's supposed to work, ma'am, is that once you file your taxes within 6 to 8 weeks, you should receive your money from the state of California. However, for some people that filed in February, it was just approved in March. So I would not think that you're probably going to receive your first payment probably until sometime in May. But nonetheless, you're going to get your money because it was approved. But you just got to wait a little bit. All right, the next one comes from Tammy. Hey, Shalae, I love your videos. Have a great day. My question is, are we really getting a fourth stimulus check? Now, girl, people are pushing, lawmakers are pushing for that fourth stimulus check. I want the stimulus check. You want the stimulus check. Do I know this to be true? No, I don't. But is it a push for the fourth stimulus check? Absolutely. So, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. So hopefully it is, but only time will tell. As long as you see me on here, girl, I'll be talking about it. Different headband, different wig, but I'll be here. The next one comes from Anna. She says, if someone started receiving Social Security payments in the middle of 2020, will we be eligible for the $1,400 stimulus payment? I would think so, yeah. And I would think that you still would be eligible for it. Now, if you filed taxes last year, it probably will go off your tax returns. But if you didn't file taxes, I would think that you're still eligible for it. So yes, as long as you know you weren't claimed or anything. The next one comes from Tracy. Do you know when they are sending out checks from SSDI from SunTrust Bank in South Carolina? Girl, I don't even know nothing about SunTrust Bank. I don't know when they're going to deposit the information. You remember last time you had, was it Wells Fargo or I think it was Bank of America, I know, where they were kind of saying people were stating that they were holding the checks and they were all mad and it was like this big thing on Twitter. I hope SunTrust is not involved in it, but girl, I don't know that to be true, okay? So I can't give you anything on that, ma'am. All right, the next one comes from Myrna. She says, is Louisiana getting pandemic EBT? Well, they might be getting pandemic EBT as far as, I didn't see their information on the list, but maybe they submitted and just awaiting approval or guidance from the USDA. So as of right now, is Louisiana on the list? No. But does that mean that they're not going to get it? Not necessarily. All right, the next one comes from Beverly. Beverly, girl, you had a whole bunch of stuff. You're giving me the publication codes. Girl, this question is, oh, you wanted me to check that for you, girl. You're going to have to, this question has publication 926 under notice 2014-7. You're going to have to go to a tax preparer, mama, because this is way too much and it's outside of my pay grade. All righty, moving along. The next one comes from Jay. She says, hey, I caught the IRS and H&R Block in reference to my $1,400 payment just yesterday. I got emailed that the IRS received my return and I'm one of your bush watchers. Love your show. Sorry. So what exactly are you asking, my love? You didn't really say. All right, we're going to go ahead and skip that one. right here. The next one comes from Samantha. Where can I apply for rental assistance in New York? So Samantha, the best thing that you can do is you're going to have to go to Google. You can dial 211, you can dial 311, you can dial those and see exactly is there any rental assistance programs. When I checked, New York had different rental assistance programs depending on where you lived at. They had some that were like in Buffalo, then they had some that was like New York State. They had just all kinds of different programs depending on where you live, what community. So I would say first you want to see, go to Google, try it out in Google first. If you don't want to go to Google, dial 211 or 311 from your phone and start there. All right, the next one comes from Tina. Is there any news on the eviction moratorium for Alabama? So far it ends on March 31st. Girl, so yes, it got pushed back to June 30th, and that's what we have. But also don't forget, Tina, in Alabama, we've had a lot of rental assistance programs going on as well. So make sure you check that out. The next one comes from Julie. My son's on SSI, my husband's on SSDI, and we were still not receiving our stimulus checks. We're in Missouri, so I was wondering if you knew anything about it. Check now, Julie. Check now and see if you have it on there, because girl, everybody is saying that they got the money. Y'all might not even be watching this video, so check and see if anything is pending now. All right, the next one comes from Jackie. She says, do you think Virginia will receive the extra SNAP benefit in April? As of right now, I don't know who's going to receive the extra SNAP benefit in April. If you haven't watched my EBT video yesterday that I posted last night, watch that video, because there are some changes that has been updated to the emergency allotment program and how it works. And according to the USDA, they're trying to see what states are going to be doing first, which states are still declaring their state an emergency. Because if your state is not declared an emergency, you cannot receive the additional CARES funding for food stamps. So, like in the state of Wisconsin, they're not a state that's in an emergency no more. So if you're in Wisconsin, you won't get the maximum allotment. And so the USDA is trying to see what's going on with these states. What are y'all doing on there? So as of right now, no state has been approved just yet for April emergency allotment. All right, the next one comes from Kayan. Hey Shalae, can I claim exempt on my taxes for the month of April without being penalized next tax season? So you can claim exempt as much as you want on your tax. It's just completely up to you. You can, I know a lot of people that I work with, they play the game. They might claim exempt for the first 6 months, and then the next 6 months they pay taxes. Understand, once you start playing this game, I'm not an accountant. So I would definitely refer you to an accountant to say, hey, when you start playing this game, you may not qualify for a bigger refund that you received this year. You may not get that next year because of the way you claim. Is that the best thing for you to do? I don't know. I don't know how many dependents you have. I'm not an accountant. So, girl, I'm going to have to push you on to somebody else on that, because you're not going to be mad at me if you don't get your money next year. But can you do it? Yes, you can. All right, the next one comes from Tanya. She says, is there any assistance programs for the age of 52? I am single. I have a special needs daughter. She gets SSI, and I'm unable to work due to health issues. So there's a lot of assistance programs out there, guys. So I'm going to put that out there, just blanket. There's a lot of programs out there. The issue becomes, what do you qualify for? Is the program in your state? And that's where it gets a little bit tricky. I'm only one person, so I just go, when I do my quick search on pandemic assistance programs, or rental assistance programs, or kids grants or something, whatever pops up that day, that's what you just happen to get. You didn't put what state you were from. I'm going to always refer you to dial 211. Is there any programs that your daughter a part of? Like, is she a part of like the special needs and disability programs? That she has a caseworker? That she has a social worker? Because those are the questions that you really want to ask them. Those are the people that work directly in your city, in your county, who would know what money is coming down the pipeline. Like, we got to ask them. A closed mouth don't get fed. Last time I checked, ain't no shame in my game. Hey, that's what your job. Like, you're a caseworker. You connect me to the resources that's within the community. So as of right now, it's hard for me to help you, Tanya, because I don't know where you at, girl. or the state or anything. All right, the next one comes from Josette Jazzy Joe. Okay. Do you know the website that you go to if you don't file taxes in order to get the stimulus? So it's the IRS non-filer portal. So you still will go to irs.gov. It just you will be in the non-filer portal. All right. The next one comes from Denise. Can people on SSI get the child tax credit of $250 per month for their child? If we're not required to file taxes normally, I received the first stimulus in June of 2020. I have just over $300 and never received any more. Thank you for all the work you're putting in. It's much appreciated. So Denise, right now, they're not updating much information on the child tax credit. Like, I am searching every single day. It's the same information that's been regurgitated. Who qualifies for it? You know, if you file your taxes, if you make less than $75,000, if your child is 6 and under, you get $300. If your child is between 6 and 17, you get $250. It may start in July. It may go monthly. It may go. There's the same information, but right now the IRS is so deep into tax season and trying to get these 10,200 unemployment refunds and trying to do the plus up stimulus checks and give out to people. It's so much stuff going on right now. They are not even talking about the child tax credit. So I don't know if they're supposed to be creating a website for it. I don't know if in that website it'll have if you don't file, or I have no idea. So there's no information out there that they're putting out. And I'm hoping here towards the end of this month, maybe going into May, there's a little bit more information put out, but we will see. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. And yeah, that's what's going on in the world of stimulus. Congratulations to all those that have their money pending. Okay, don't forget about your girl. Book your one-on-ones. Go ahead and get the ebook. Let me know what you are doing with your stimulus check. Let me know if it's pending, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.